Maybe I just want to be like fat. It's not okay for me to fantasize to be a big, tough soldier, black guy. That's not okay.
I mean, I want to say it's bad, but it's certainly weird.
My balls keep telling me to let me just let me
The Democrats have held up a bill based on it was not working for working families and there was too much money going to corporations. Essentially, the bipartisan bill that was supposed to, give Americans $100 a month and what have you, stuff I normally would be under completely and totally against. Apparently, the Democrats told the Republicans to go screw, and one of the reasons they were even able to do that is because Rand Paul has tested positive for the coronavirus. Some of the provisions Democrats were asking for were things like, get this, regulating the airline industry. Regulating the airline industry. The airline industry is going to be decimated after this. In fact, there might even be some big names that you have flown with before that will be no more. They don't need to be regulated right now. This money that's going in for the coronavirus is being allotted so these people that work for these companies can keep their jobs. God, you're on the air.
That we should give corporations $500 billion and just let the government decide who to give it to and not know until 6 months after who they give it to. It's just so stupid. What are they going to do? The right thing? Because historically, they do the right thing.
We don't got fucking time. We don't got fucking time for this. What do you think they do? The CEO's just going to run away with the money?
Give it to people.
Listen,
give it to people.
What do you think they could possibly do? In order to keep the business going, you have to make the right decisions. If they all divide, if this is like, you're comparing it to like some third world country where some jackass in Brazil just takes the money and skips out of the continent. There is no history for that. And here's the problem: in order to keep these people's jobs, we have to trust the. I'm sorry, the government doesn't know what's good for business. Businessmen do. Government doesn't do business.
That's what the regulations are for.
What? Well, that's what. The regulation they just proposed yesterday, like airline admissions, that's important right now. Are you fucking kidding me?
Okay, it's not.
Are you fucking kidding me?
They should put
Are you fucking kidding me? You heard what I just said. They want to check their admissions. They want to check their admissions, motherfucker.
Sensible regulation.
No, that's not sensible regulation. That's what they held up the bill for.
I'm saying that
you motherfucker. That's what they held up the bill for. They held up the bill because they wanted to fucking test the admissions. That's what they did today. That's not sensible. That's not what's going on now. And that's exactly why. Listen, you motherfucker. That's exactly why you should give the CEOs money, because motherfuckers like you and people in government are going to drag it down by worrying about and all the red tape.
I said sensible, not trash like that.
That's why they held it up. That's why they held it up. That is why. Shut the fuck up. They held it up today for insensible regulations. You called me and you called. Then shut the fuck up and I'll let you scream. Shut up and I'll let you scream. They held it up. This is a fact today because they couldn't get fucking an unsensible regulation, which is completely unfucking sensible, to test the emissions of these planes at this point in time today. That happened today. You just called me and said, oh my God, you're just going to give the government a bunch of money and then historically, or these businesses a bunch of money and historically, look, this is why you give them the money and don't give government, because they're going to fucking tie it up with red tape. Do you understand the concept of the $100 hammer? Do you? Do you? Do you? Because when government goes to buy a hammer, it doesn't cost $10. It costs $100 because they have to go through all sorts of regulations. Now is not the time. We don't have the time. These people try to sneak in their fucking environmental agenda in this time of crisis where people are going to die. Take a look at Italy. It's coming to New York. And you're talking to me, that's not sensible. That's not a sensible regulation right now. Would you agree with that? Would you agree with that?
It's not. Can I speak?
Okay. No, you can't. Well, if you don't agree with that, you don't have an argument. You don't have an argument. That's why they stopped. That's why they. When I get this out, you can. Shut the fuck up. Of course, I'm not letting you speak. I haven't finished. That is why. Shut up. That is why. That's exactly why they held up the bill today, because of the unsensible regulation that you just acknowledged. Now, explain to me why it was good to hold up the bill.
It's not a good idea to hold the bill. That would have helped.
We don't have an argument. Have a good day. We don't have an argument.
I speak? You're not letting.
Go.
Oh my god.
You just agreed with me.
Of course.
You just agreed with me.
Not listening to other people's arguments. Not listening to other people's
Go.
Can I speak? Go. Okay. Again, you're right. They should help the American people. But they would have helped giving them $1,000. But the idea we should give it to small businesses. Those are the people who are getting hurt the most.
You're an idiot. You're a moron. Who employs more? Corporations or small businesses? You're a moron. You're an idiot. Get off my show. Get out of my life. Never call back. You're a moron. You're a fucking moron. Who employs more? Corporations or fucking businesses? Small business can employ 2 people. So what would you do logically with the fucking money? This guy wants to play goddamn Santa Claus with it. We should go for small businesses. Who employs more? What are the numbers? AT&T employs more than fucking Bob's baseball card fucking trading stack. That is the kind of idiocy. That's why the CEOs get it. Because fucking the politicians want to play games with the fucking money. Right there. There's your best example. And I'm pissed off right now that that son of a bitch could come in here and defend this stuff. First he says he wants sensible regulations. First the son of a bitch comes in and says this was a good idea. And then admits, it was probably not a good idea to hold up the money under this.
For a person of color.
Unfucking believable. You're going to argue with me that we need some regulations. And the one they held it up for was completely insane. No, they have an alternative agenda. You're just too stupid to figure it out. Too stupid. And you openly admit the reason they held it up today was dumb. And you know what? That's why we can't do it your way either. Because you can't even do fucking numbers check. The companies that hire more need more help. Just because you have some kind of personal fucking hard-on for corporations. I'm no fan of corporations, but they hire the most people. The most people. You have to go with the most. Not some mom and pop store down the street. They're already fucked. What do you want to do? Fuck all the major businesses because you don't like Ford? Or you don't like Starbucks? You have to keep people employed. Corporations fucking hire the bulk of American workers and give them a living wage. Every day this goes by, your job is in jeopardy. Every single fucking day. And I don't know, I don't like it. I'm sure a hell of a lot of you don't like it. These guys playing fucking Green New Deal games with stimulus money. Motherfucker calls me. You can't let the fucking corporations do it. We need sensible regulations. I give them the regulation they wouldn't fucking sign the bill on. Yeah, that's not very sensible. Why do I have to listen to you after that? Why do I have to listen to you? Well, we should bail out small businesses, not the big corporations. So we should bail out the people that fucking employ the least versus the people that employ the most? Quarantine your fucking mind for 30 days. Stupid.
My man.
Dude, you're nuts. You know that?
I am.
Can I read what you fucking wrote me to the people?
Go ahead.
And you wrote me, hey, what's up? As you see, I donate to Onision. Enough to be at the end card. At the same time, I am aware of the dangers of shitty behavior, which he has a plethora. But your comments are stupid, short-sighted, cause more damage than bring good. And if we, because the grammar's bad, if we damn all that they're just wrong. Okay, let me finish. Financially, you'll probably write me off. But if you've read this far, know one thing. I can back all my claims up. Hard truths, reality tricks, and bad attitude. That's my favorite part. You're not an old school American. You're delusional. Can you spare a moment?
What the fuck was that? A copy pasta?
When you have a chance, I can tell you how to be more beneficial to the online spaces you frequent and to all the people that watch you. Do you understand why I never responded to you?
Well,
No, that's you got to answer the question before we go forward. You can explain yourself. Okay. Do you understand why I didn't respond to you?
I do, I guess, but I do try to be interesting. Here's the thing, like I don't want people to like. I don't want to be boring, you know what I mean? Like I want to be, but I really do.
Why not just get to the fucking point? I would like to beat you to death with a baseball bat. I really would. Because I've basically said all of that, and then you send me his fucking crazy letter. I mean, you really came off here like you're crazy. If I knew you were down the street, I'd call the police, right? I mean, you send me this fucking crazy letter. I want to beat you to death with a baseball bat. I really do. That's not literally, figuratively. I will dream about it tonight. I will dream about it tonight. I will dream about
but hear me out.
Begging me to stop because you have fucking children as the brains leak out your ears. You know, that's what I'm thinking, because I want to fucking kill you because I did the right thing, you cocksucker. How tall are you? I just want to fantasize about tonight when your brain's clear. Don't worry, nothing's going to happen to you. I just want to know how tall you are. Like, you have black hair, brown hair. Just help me out. Help me out.
What's your name and address and social security number?
No, don't give me all that. But just give me a fantasy. I don't care. Just tell me something. Tell me.
6'5", about.
You're 6. Oh, you're a big guy. All right, it's tough to shoot you in the chest before I beat you to the best. Okay,
I always say that.